Hello everyone, welcome to Commerce Tutorials. So today we're going to discuss about principles of management. Okay, so in order to explain this subject, so these principles of management subject, as we know, for different universities they have different syllabus. Okay, so we are taking one syllabus, one university syllabus, and we divided into 5 units. Okay, so I am making total 5 videos about this subject. So unit 1 is one video, unit 2 is one video, unit 3 is one video, like that unit 5 is one video. So depending upon your university syllabus, if any topic is missing, so please leave a comment in the comment section so that we can cover that topic. Okay, so let me start with unit 1 here. So what is principles of management? Okay, so it's a long video. So if at all, if you want to note it down, you can just pause the video and you can note it down. Okay, so what is principles of management? The basic unit of a society is the individual. So the basic unit of a society is the individual. So it's an individual responsibility so to behave in this society, but no individual can satisfy all his desires himself. Okay, so for example, if a person is there, he can't satisfy all his desires. Okay, therefore he unites with his fellow beings and works in an organized group to achieve what he cannot achieve individually. So for example, if there is one, we know that story, right? If there is one stick, I can break that single stick. Okay, but if there are 50 sticks, I can't break that 50 sticks at a time. That means, so I require more number of people so to break that more number of sticks, right? So like that, an individual can't do every task. So if there is some group or something, okay, yeah, if a group or an organization, they can work together and they can achieve what individual can't do. So what is management here? So management is required to plan, organize, coordinate and control the affairs of the organization. So what is management here? Management is required to plan, organize, coordinate and control the affairs of the organization. So without management, resource of production remains resource merely and never become production. So without management, the resource of productions remain never become production. So what is management here? So management is a universal process, okay, in all the organized social and economic activities. Next, uh, before going to this, first we should know the concept of management. So what is concept of management? So concept of management is as old as human civilization. So just don't take an example of organization. You can take whatever normal examples which we see in our daily life. Okay, so for example, there is one function, okay, in our house. So how effectively we manage that function? Okay, so the household head will become a manager. Okay, so first he should schedule a function. Okay, next he should have some invitations. So he should invite guests, okay, stating that there is some function on the particular day, you please come to our function. Okay, so he should take over all the belongings. Okay, so he should organize, he should look after the food. Okay, so he should look after the arrangements, everything. So the household owner becomes the manager. Okay, so what is the concept of management? So concept of management in today's context has the most significant influence on modern life, giving a strong essence to the very purpose of management. So this concept of management is useful and applicable to all types of organization, whether it is a service oriented, whether it is a profit making, so it doesn't matter. So it is applicable to all the types of organizations. Okay, so it is primarily a process of integrating 6 M's of management. So what are the 6 M's here? Men, material, machines, methods, money, markets. Okay, so what are the 6 M's here? Men. So who is going to work? So he may be a normal worker, he may be a manager, he may be assistant manager, he may be a production manager, or he may be a head of that organization, or he may be a CEO of that organization. It doesn't matter. He comes under material. So what sort of a material do you have? Okay. So what are you producing that material? Machines. So what machines are you using? Methods. So what methods are you following to get the output? Money. So how much are you investing? What is your profit? Everything. And the market. So what are the different market trends you have? So these 6 M's make a management, right? So the term management may be referred to a distinct process of allocating inputs with typical management functions. So your inputs can be men, money, materials, machines, methods, marketing. So how effectively are you organizing? How effective are you controlling? So for the how you planning is directing, and all these comes under management or managing process. The outputs can be aim. What are you aim? What are your goals? Or what are your objectives? So the concept of management was restricted to the art of getting things done through others. Okay, so there are different definitions of managers on the different perspective of different authors. So as per Frederick Winslow Taylor, management is knowing exactly what you meant to do and then seeing that they do it in the best and cheapest way. So what's management here? What you meant to do and then seeing that they do it in the best and cheapest way. So for example, I want to do something. So what is management here? How effectively are you doing and how effectively the work is done? So that's management. All right. So it's given by Frederick Winston Taylor. So as per Henry Fayol, so Henry Fayol is the most important person who got Fayol's principles. Okay. So to manage is to forecast, to plan, to organize, to command, to coordinate, and to control. Okay. So what is to manage here? To forecast. So forecast in the sense we should have a basic idea what is our output. To plan, so plan accordingly. To organize the things. To command. For example, if I am the manager, I should command the workers to do the work effectively. To coordinate, so I should not have an ego that I am a manager. I should not talk to our co-workers. So it's a coordinating work, right? So and to control. So as per Henry Fayol, to manage is to forecast, to plan, to organize, to command, to coordinate, and to control. So as per Coons and O'Donnell, management is defined as the creation and maintenance of an internal environment in an enterprise where individuals working together in groups. So I am an individual, my friend is an individual. Okay, so a person X is an individual, person Y is an individual, person Z is an individual. But as per organization is concerned, X, Y, Z are comes under that single organization. They work together, right? So management is defined as creation and maintenance of the internal environment in an enterprise where individuals working together in groups can perform efficiently and effectively towards the attainment of group goals. So there is a goal set by each and every group. For example, one group contains 10 people. Okay, so person A, person B, like that, 10 people are there. So if a goal is set to that group, so it's not a single person's responsibility. All the 10 persons present in the group should say to achieve that goal. Okay. So as per George Terry, management is a distinct process consisting of planning, organizing, actuating, and controlling, performed to determine and accomplish stated goals by the use of human beings and other resources. So there are many definitions. So you can write whatever definition you want. Okay. So you can note it down by pausing the video, all these definitions. Okay, so there is no separate notes provided for you guys. So you just pause the video and you can note it down. So nature of management. So this is an important question which will be asked in your examination. So what is nature of management? So management means different aspects of two different authors. So just now we discussed as per different author. There is a definition for management in a different perspective. So each definition lays emphasis on a particular aspect on management, thereby presenting only a partial view of the total concept of management. So the 10 members may give 10 definitions, but all this definition doesn't lead to a perfect management process. Okay, so this management process comes through experience, so we should experience it. Okay, So over a period of time, managerial techniques to manage a business have undergone a change. Thus, the nature of management can be followed under. So the nature of management. So you can pause the video and you can note it down. So nature of management. The first one is multidisciplinary. So disciplinary means, for example, take an engineering college as an example. So engineering college contains different branches. So it's a multidisciplinary. If it contains CSE, it contains EEE, it contains ECE, it contains mechanical, it contains IT, it contains MBA, it contains MCA. Okay, so these are all multidisciplinaries, right? So it all these are combinedly called as one particular college, right? So if, for example, if that college contains only one branch, so we can't call it as it's a multidisciplinary college. So are you getting? So what is multidisciplinary? Though management has developed as a separate discipline, but it draws knowledge and concepts from the disciplines such as sociology, psychology, economics, statistics, operation, research. So developed as a separate discipline, but it draws knowledge and concepts from disciplines such as sociology, so social aspects, psychology, economics, so economical aspects, statistical aspects, operational, research. So management integrates ideas and concepts from these disciplines and uses them for improving the efficiency of organization. So second one is management is a group activity. Okay, so management is an essential part of a group activity. As no individual can satisfy all his desires himself, he unites with fellow beings and works in an organized group to achieve what he cannot achieve individually. So what is management group activity? So management is essential part of group activity, as no individual can satisfy all his desires. So all our work under as a group. So if all the persons work under a group, for example, if person X don't know how to solve the issue, but there may be a person Y who can solve that issue. For example, if all the 5 people are working under the same project, okay, so if any one person out of it knows what to do, other 4 can learn from him so that they can complete the task successfully. Okay, so solving individually is difficult when compared to solving as a group. So this management is a group activity. So management is goal oriented. So management aims to achieve economic and social objectives. It exists to achieve some definite goals or objectives. So group efforts in management are always directed towards the achievement of some predetermined goals. Theo Hyman quotes that effective management is always management by objectives. So I should set a goal. Okay, for example, if you are preparing for any government jobs, so you should set a goal that. So these, for example, your community. Let us assume if your comes under general, so you should set a goal. Okay, so I don't have any reservation, so that I should work hard so to crack this job. For example, if you are some lower caste, so even though you have reservation, so you should aim, you should have a goal in your mind that okay, there may be much competition even in my caste, so that I should work hard to be in merit. So that's the goal which we need to set in our mind. So management is goal oriented. So management is a factor of production. So management is not an end in itself, but a means to achieve the group objectives. Just as land, labor, and capital are the factors of production and are essential for the production of goods and services. So management is a factor of production that is required to coordinate the other factors of the production. Okay. So next, management is universal in character. So management is applicable in all types of organizations. Whether there is a human activity, there is a management. The basic principles of management are of universal application. So this concept of management can be applied universally. So it's not fit to one organization, it's not fit to some particular field. So the group of management is fit into, it's a human activity. Okay, so the basic principles of management are of universal application. So it can be applied in all organizations. It's a business, it may be social, it may be religious, it may be cultural, it may be sports, it may be educational, politics, military, everything. So management is universal in character. So management is a social process. So management consists of getting things done through others. This involves dealings with people. The efforts of the human beings have to be directed, coordinated, regulated by the management in order to achieve the desired results. So in words of Bridge, management is a social process entailing responsibility for the effective and economic planning and the regulation of the operations of an enterprise. So a task is given, you should complete that task. Management is a system of authority. Since management is a process of directing men to perform a task, authority to accomplish the work from others, it's a very concept of management. So authority is the power to get the work done from others. So it's a system of authority. So for example, if there is if there is no concept of managers, okay. So I am working. Okay, my friend is working. Like that, 10 persons are working. Okay, a goal is set to you. Okay, you should complete that task. So what you will do, all the 10 people are friends. So for example, if one people doesn't work, the second person will think that the first person is not working, he is my friend, so that I will also skip my work. If all the 10 persons are not working, so who is going to who is going to manage them? So for that reason, for all these 10 people, there should be a manager who always checks whether the work is done or not, whether these 10 people are working perfectly or not. So an authority or superior authority must be there. So management is a system of authority. Next, management is a dynamic function. So management is a dynamic function, and it has to be performed continuously. It is concerned not only with molding of the enterprise, but also the alteration of environment itself to ensure the success of the enterprise. So it's a dynamic function. So what is dynamic? Dynamic means runtime. So at a time, we should follow these functions. Management is an art as well as science. So management is a science because it has developed certain principles which are of universal application. But the management depends upon the personal skill of managers. Okay. So if manager is not that worthy, so how can he manage the things? So manager should be a worthful candidate so that he can lead the team. Okay. And management is a profession. In present days, management is recognized as a profession. It has a systematic and specialized body of knowledge consisting of principles, a technique and laws, and can be taught as a separate discipline or subject. So this is also diverse ownership from management. So these are the nature of management. Okay. So as I said that we're going to do videos. We said that we're going to do videos based on the unit wise, right? But it's difficult to completely concentrate on single unit. Okay, so we'll divide into topics. So let us say that this video is up to introduction to management, nature of management. So in the second unit one, second video will be with a different sub headings, so that I will differentiate. So that's better, right? So instead of listening to the entire unit, so we'll split so that it's easy for us. So what you guys will do is, if at all we're missing any topic which is not there in your university syllabus, so that please put a comment in the comment section so that we can cover that topic as well. So this is all about introduction to management and nature of management in the subject of principles of management. So we're dealing with unit 1. So unit 1 is not yet over. So the people who are watching our channel for the first time, please, I request you to please subscribe to our channel and please share our videos to your friends and well-wishers, so who are studying in other universities, so that please share our videos in the WhatsApp groups, so that it will be benefited for us. So we are here to deliver important lectures to you guys, so that you guys will be benefited. So please subscribe to our channel, please share my videos to your friends and well-wishers, and please support our channel in all possible ways. Thank you.